What would happen to your business if you consistently had 5 to 8 solid real estate conversations every single week? Not cold calls, not chasing strangers, not wondering where your next client's coming from. I'm talking about real conversations that begin from inbound interest, right? People responding to ads, checking out properties online, or exploring their options. Because honestly, most agents have never experienced that kind of consistency. And when they finally do, it changes everything. One of the biggest challenges in real estate, it isn't lack of effort, right? Most agents are working hard. The real challenge, inconsistency. One month it feels amazing, the next month it feels stressful. One week you're busy, the next week you feel completely quiet. And over time, that inconsistency, it creates pressure. And pressure affects your confidence and it affects your conversations. And eventually, agents start operating from a scarcity without even realizing it. Now, let me be clear. When I talk about generating inbound opportunities online, I'm not saying that every lead is amazing, right? That's not right. Some people are browsing, some are curious, some are months away from moving. That's normal. Real estate is a timing business, but when you have a system that consistently generates 80 to 120 inbound leads or opportunities a month, you don't need all of them to convert. Typically, 25 to 35 people will turn into actual conversations. When you break that down weekly, that usually turns into about 5 to 8 meaningful conversations every single week. Think about that. What would 5 to 8 additional conversations a week do for your business? For newer agents, it could finally create momentum. But for experienced agents, it could create far more predictability instead of constantly relying on referrals and just random opportunities. And inside of those conversations, you're naturally going to find people with real motivation, timing, and intent. That's where the closings come from. Not from every lead, not from every conversation, from consistency over time. Another thing happens when your pipeline becomes more consistent, your mindset changes. You stop feeling desperate. You stop feeling like every lead has to work out. You stop panicking when a deal falls apart. And you start showing up calmer, more confident, and more professional. Most agents spend their career reacting. They're reacting to the market, right? They're reacting to referrals. They're reacting to random business. But the agents who build stable businesses, they create systems that generate consistent activity. And consistency creates freedom, not just financially, mentally. And no, this doesn't require becoming some hardcore marketer or spending thousands of dollars. It's really about having the right strategy, right? The right messaging and the right follow-up systems in place. It's simple, repeatable, and scalable. So if you'd like to see exactly how we help agents right now create consistent inbound activity that can realistically lead to 5 to 8 quality conversations a week, just reach out. Let me know if you'd like more information. I'd be more than happy. Jump on a quick call with her, learn a little bit more about you and your business, what's important to you, and let's see if this would be a good fit for what you're trying to accomplish. And if it makes sense, I can personally get you registered for one of our live Thursday trainings where we walk you through the entire system step by step.